Going on, y'all? It's your boy Alex. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. And I gotta talk to my ladies today, because my homegirl just told me a story that was very alarming, and I gotta spread the message here, okay? So she recently broke up with this dude for cheating on her, okay? But she called me, she like, I got fired from my job. I'm like, how did you get fired from your job? She said, remember my ex. Now, to make this long story very short, or at least shorter, essentially her ex was dealing drugs, and so he would take her car when she was at work to move weight. Apparently, one of the deals went wrong. The cops were looking for him. They found him and they arrested him. But her license plate was attached to the scene, okay? Which made her a suspect of accessory. Now, they later found out she didn't know anything about it and she didn't have anything to do with it. So she didn't get any jail time or anything like that. But guess what? She got fired. Why'd she get fired? Because she was a CO. The CEO can't have a drug dude dealing drugs out of her vehicle. So she got fired. So y'all already know what my first statement was. I'm like, yo, what the hell is y'all females' infatuation with dealing with dudes who don't got nothing? No car, live with their mama, live with their baby mama, don't got no place, can't keep a consistent job. What the hell is the infatuation? And I'm gonna give it to her. She kept it real with me. Most women wouldn't even say this much, but she kept it real. She's like, I don't know. I figured if I dated them and I helped them come up and I let them use my car from time to time, like it make them be loyal, it make them stay with me. Ladies, never do this, okay? Look, I know it's hard going out here dealing with the fine dudes and they be cheating on you all the time and dealing with the dudes with money and they got 4, 5, 6 different girls and you can't get them to settle down and you can't get them to lock down, and you think in your head, yo, I'm about to go and get this broke dude, or I'm about to go and get this dude who don't got no car, or I'm about to go and get this fat, ugly dude with titties, or whatever the case may be, who look like Shrek, because I know these dudes won't do me wrong. I feel like I'm a prize to them. I feel like I'm doing them a favor. Let me tell you guys something. Being a player, being a cheater, and being ain't shit is a character trait. It has absolutely nothing to do with how good you look or how ugly you are. It has absolutely nothing to do with how much money you do or don't have, or whether or not you're a man, real man. It's a character trait. And let me tell you something. If you think you get pissed off when you get cheated on by a fine dude, when you get cheated on by a dude with money, when you get cheated on by a dude with status, imagine how enraged you're going to be when you get cheated on by a dude with none of that, who you thought you were doing a favor by dating in the first place. You're going to be like this.
What's your name in it?
Get him, girl, get him! Get him! Mother, when's the wedding? When's the wedding?
Or if you're not like that, you're gonna be like this.
This bitch gonna fuck off. He cracking up. Oh.
And you gotta hope the dude ain't like me and he ain't gonna call the cops on you, because I'll put them peoples in your life. And if he's like me and he's gonna put them peoples in your life, now you gotta deal with a lawsuit. Now you gotta deal with possible jail time for assault, for vandalization, for busting windows out cars, for swinging, all because you thought if you dated the Hunchback of Notre Dame that things were gonna go better for you. You cannot solve your dating problems by dating down. The only way to solve your dating problems is by doing your internal work, learning to love yourself more, and then looking at what's going on with the men that you're selecting as far as their personality and character traits. I repeat, as far as their personality and character traits, and then deciding from there how you can date different. And with that being said, I'm gonna give you ladies a big tip. Here's a big tip, all right? I want y'all to take a piece of paper, and I want you guys to write down on that piece of paper the traits of every man that you've dated. Or if you can't remember that far, just do the last 3 men that you've dated. Write down their personality traits in one box, okay? And once you write down their personality traits, I want you to look at the personality traits and say, the next dude I date is not gonna have these personality traits, okay? Every personality trait that's negative, put a line through it and be like, the next dude I date, he's not gonna have these personality traits, okay? And focus on the personality part of it and just be like, okay, I keep dealing with dudes who have this trait's toxic and it keeps leading to us breaking up. I'm gonna cross this off. Any dude who shows any semblance of that particular trait, I'm not gonna deal with him anymore, because y'all get too stuck on looks, money, status. Okay, that's one thing, but it's really the personality that's gonna make or break the situation at the end of the day. That's the thing that's causing you to lose. That's the thing that's a driving force. That's the thing that's ruining the relationships. So, like I said, I want you to take a piece of paper and write down all the personality traits of whatever the last 5 dudes you've been dealing with. Or if you can go further back than that, go further back than that. And make a line through every personality trait that you didn't like, okay? And put a star next to every personality trait that you did like. And double down on the personality traits that you like. And avoid the personality traits that you don't like. And stop dating like dudes. You can't date like dudes, all right? Dudes will never, and I repeat, dudes will never settle down with a woman because of what she provides for him. I repeat, dudes will never settle down with a woman because of what she provides for him. Now, if you run into a beta, he might shack up with you. He might even have some kids with you. But do you right? Take you out? Be a real man, not cheat. He ain't gonna do none of that just because you providing for him. To be honest with you, he might cheat more, or he might cheat as a result of you actually doing that. As goofy as it sounds, because he may feel emasculated. He might go and look for a woman who can't provide for him in the way that you can provide for him, so that he can feel like the man. But never think as a woman that you being the primary provider, you being a provider, or you taking on that financial load is gonna make a man be loyal to you. It's not. It's not. All right, so do those 2 things. 1, date someone on your level financially or above. Or it's okay if he's below, as long as you did that personality trait checklist. If you did the personality trait checklist, then you should be fine. It's not that big of a deal if he's below. But drop the entire idea of dating down and it being better for you. Dating down is not going to be better for you. And drop the entire idea of providing for a man financially and thinking that that's going to get him to lock in, because it's not. Okay, that works for us, and that doesn't even work for us all the time, but it does not work for y'all. It has a very low success rate. I just had to say that because when women go in, women go hard, and a dude has a higher potential to ruin a woman's life than a woman has to ruin a man's life. Let me say that again, because I butchered it. A man has a higher potential to ruin a woman's life than a woman has to ruin a man's life. A real man, at least, because a woman is going to lock in emotionally and basically be at the beck and call of a real man. A real man, if he gets a toxic woman, he'll eventually wake up and get away from that. All right? So just keep that last gem in the back of your head, all right? I'm Alex. I'm out. Peace.